Good to go.
Good to go. All right. First of all team calls. I don't give a shit what team you're on. You start off with recognition every single damn time. Every damn time. I want to recognize, number one, everybody for taking a moment to get on this damn call, because you guys got other fucking shit that you could be doing than getting on here and listening to me go off about what I'm doing in my business. So that means that you want to learn something, number one. Number two, you give a shit. And number three, you're trying to show up for yourself. So shout out to you motherfuckers for getting on, number one. Number two, shout out to FitGC for like starting to get moving again. Like there was a moment there that I was like, should we just close this group? Like, what should we do with this group? What's going on with what is the future of the FitGC right now? Like, are there dudes actually doing this business? Are there dudes? That's why I hit high SC numbers. I'm not afraid to cry on my Facebook page when shit happens. I'm not afraid to get teary-eyed when my fucking dog dies. I'm going to tell you guys, for those of you that got on and heard me talking about the shit that we were doing, I've been talking to Derek and some of the other leaders in FitGC, and if you got on this call early enough, you would have heard my dad's got prostate cancer, my dog died on Monday, my grandmother's got lung cancer. But number one, I'm on this fucking call. Number two, I showed up in my fitness every single day this week. My nutrition has not been on point because I haven't really been able to eat dicks every single day. That's for damn sure, because I don't want to throw my whole meal plan off. We just started 80 day, right? So here's the thing, right? I'm still sharing it though. I'm telling a story. I'm sharing as much of it that I feel comfortable sharing. I didn't share any of that cancer shit on my Facebook page. I'm not ready to talk about that stuff yet. I'm not ready, and my family might not be ready for me to publicly talk about that stuff, right? So I'm not sharing that shit publicly on my page yet. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to continue to be authentic, right? And you can only do so much, right? You can only do so much. Now, here's the thing. I don't mean you need to get on your Facebook page and cry and have some tragic fucking story. No. If you're happy and you know it, fucking clap your hands. I want you to be on your Facebook page. I want you to be happy. I want you to be smiling. I want you sharing that shit. You know what? Positivity is contagious as a motherfucker. Positivity is one contagious fucking thing. You could rally so many people with some positivity. So many people, right? So here's the thing. This is what I'm doing in my business. I'm at SC21. I'm at SC21 for the month. I'm at SC23 for the month. I just sold the challenge pack earlier. I do not power hour. These bitches do a power hour. Here's the thing. Guys, if you're on Facebook and you're scrolling and watching stupid ass videos and memes and shit, cool. Like if that's what you're doing with your business time, that's fine. I don't power hour, but I also don't bullshit on my phone. I don't scroll Facebook and read memes and laugh at fucking videos. If people send me a video, I don't look at them. I do fuck around with the leaders in FitGC. I'll send them some bullshit porn in a group message, but that's to brighten up their day. But like honestly, like I don't really screw around on Facebook. So like I don't do a power hour, I do power pockets. And here's what I'm talking about. Every one of you dirty bastards takes the phone in the bathroom with you. I know you do. And you could probably shit for a good 20 minutes, like no word of a lie. Don't fucking bullshit me. So while you're sitting there, instead of watching those stupid ass videos or shit on YouTube or monkeys jerking each other off, I want you to be in your business. I want you to actually show up for your fucking self, right? Well, hopefully it's all there. So show up for yourself. Like when you're sitting there, show up for yourself. Be in your messages. Follow up with people. Be commenting on shit. So here's the thing, right? I don't call Vital Behavior one invite. My team does not invite people. We do not invite people to anything. I do not talk about Beachbody. I do not talk about Shakeology. I've never messaged anybody and asked them to buy a challenge pack. I've never actually had to message anybody to ask them to buy anything. They usually message me, but I'm still in messages with people connecting and adding to my algorithm, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm always commenting and liking on stuff, especially in those groups like I was talking about. Like, I don't know what that looks like in your life. Do you like to go fishing? Do you like specific like fly fishing? Do you like that fucking badass archery fucking fish and shit? Whatever it is, you need to be in those people groups, like with those people and like talking about how you have fun doing it, not Beachbody. If you have an open business, you show up every single day, you're in a workout program, you're drinking Shakeology, and you're sharing all that shit on your regular page or your business page, you don't have to mention it anywhere else, because guess what? Those creepy fucks, when you're talking to them, they're coming to your page and trying to figure out who the hell you are. They are. They're looking. They already know. And they probably have 20 Beachbody coaches on their page that are chicks anyways. So, like, why are they going to sign up with you? You got to give them a reason. You got to give them a fucking reason to want to work with you. You got to make it look fun. You got to have an open business. If your Facebook looks like shit, that's why your business sucks. Clean it the fuck up. Would you walk into a shitty-ass store and buy products? Would you walk into a convenience store that was a shithole when there was another nice store right next to it, when you could shop and get high-quality shit from somebody that has great customer service because they're positive? Or would you walk into the asshole store that you don't even know what they're doing? Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. So when you're doing those pockets, those power pockets, just don't be watching videos. Don't be bullshitting with your buddies, and don't be messaging all the other coaches telling them about how hard you're going to work in your business this year, and this is going to be finally the year that you do it. How about you actually just do some action items? You do like 20 messages. You want to know what I do in the morning? And it's great. Candace Talbot does this. Haley Christian does this. A bunch of coaches do this. And I heard it from Candace Talbot in our 80-day thing. And I had been doing it for a while, but I didn't realize, like, so you can send yourself a voice clip. I wasn't sending myself a voice clip. I was usually sending it to a friend and forwarding it from their page. I didn't know you can physically go into Messenger and type your own name. You can go into a message to yourself, right? And you record a voice clip. I'm going to give you, like, verbatim what I send to everybody that I'm following up with right now. And it takes me 30 seconds to record, and it takes me 5 minutes to send 100 of them out. You got to keep a list, though. You got to have 100 fucking people to send it to. If you don't have 20 people to send a message to, then that's your first fucking problem. You better be working with people. You better be talking to people. You better be in conversations long enough for them to bring up what you do, for you to offer the opportunity, not to invite, but to offer the opportunity in conversation after somebody's got to know you and trust you, right? So here's the thing is I'll record a clip. So here's my follow-up. Hey, I just wanted to follow up with you one last time. I really don't want to waste your time, so just let me know if this isn't for you. Right there. I made them think about whether or not it's for them, and fuck, they're like, you're not going to decide if it's for me or not. I'll tell you if it's for me. So you tell them, I don't know if it's for you or not, or I don't know if it's the right time, but I wanted to just check in one last time before I took you off my list. Now they're like, whoa, wait a minute. This dude, Craig, just told me, one, he's not going to bullshit me and waste my time. Two, I'm on a list now. I'm on a list and he gives a shit. Okay, so now you've already made him important in the conversation. And I say, just reach back and let me know. Two things will happen. They'll either get back to you with, no, I'm good, or they'll get back to you with an answer, right? Or they'll ghost. And if they ghost, you see that they read it anyways. They end up coming back. Don't worry about the ghosters. The ones that answer and say, yeah, don't take me off the list, check back with me on Friday. In that message, it says Friday. It has a line under it. Call them on their bullshit. Click Friday in their own message and set a reminder in the message with each other. And then just go, hey, that way I won't forget because I'm an asshole and I forget all the time. I just set a reminder. So I'll check back with you on Friday. Now you called them on their bullshit, number one. So if they were going to bullshit you and say, connect with me on Friday, 9 times out of 10, man, when I do that, yeah, it's Friday. They wanted to connect. It was payday. I didn't let them, like, fear changing their life. I didn't let them get their cold feet moment because I was right there to be there and to tell them that I supported them and to tell them that I was ready to help them. You see what I'm saying? You make people important because you know what? At the end of the day, they're important. Otherwise, why are we doing this? Why are we honestly doing this if they're not important? There are millions of jobs out there that you could, if it was just honestly for money, you're in the wrong business. Because I'm telling you right now, it's going to take you a little while to build a business. The reminder in the message, dude, I will post up a picture exactly what it looks like. If you type go into your messenger right now and type the words, I'll call you at 9 p.m. tomorrow. And then a line comes under it. You can click that after it's posted and it will set a reminder in your message. It'll go right to the top. It'll go right to the top. I often do it with people all the time. Like if I'm in a conversation with somebody and they're like, yeah, like I'm definitely going to sign up on Thursday next week. I'll set up a reminder for Thursday next week and I'll name the plan. I'll name it, sign up, get your challenge pack, whatever it is that we were talking about. That way we remember, we both get that reminder and it will pop off an hour before the set time and then it will pop off again on the set time. It's just a quick reminder. It's gonna give it to you. But you need to dedicate those times though for messages to send them out. It takes 10 minutes. So I do that before I go to work. I do like 50 to 100 messages before I go to work. Then I go to work all day. I don't answer those motherfuckers. Like I'm busy. I'll get you when I get home. Because at the end of the day, like they're not going anywhere. They want to work with you. They're there for a reason. Like you don't have to rush right on the phone to talk to like 50 people all at once. Like that's how bitches burn themselves out. I watch bitches burn themselves out all the time like that. You gotta be smart. You gotta be a CEO. You gotta set business hours for yourself. Do I work a lot on my business? Fuck yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm in my business a lot. If you want to hit SC20, you're in your business a lot. I'm a single parent on moral house arrest. What the fuck else am I gonna do? I need to pay my rent one way or another anyways. I'd have to work a second job anyways. I might as well bust ass right now in Beachbody. Maybe get out of my day job and do this full time. Sounds fucking kick-ass to me. I enjoy the shit out of it. I love making people fucking smile. I love getting a message saying that somebody lost 80 pounds. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. So what I have my team doing right now, right, is better yet, the key ingredient to having a successful team, and I'm going to tell you what it is, and if you're not already doing this, you need to get your fucking shit together. I want you to start being the leader that you would follow. I want you to just like think about who would you follow? If you could pick a coach to have coach you, who would you want to, how would you want that coach to be? If it's not anybody that you know that's coaching right now, like how would you want that coach to act? Would you want that coach to be stern with you? Would you want him to be a leader? Would you want him to never give up? Would you want him to be positive? Would you want him to be the hero of the fucking day? Would you want him to be no bullshit? Be the leader that you would follow, okay? That's the key. That's the key to a successful team. No, for me, I'm no bullshit with my people. I'm no bullshit in my messages. I'm no bullshit all the way around. I don't have time for bullshit, and neither do you guys. Neither do people. Those are my tribe. I get that zeroed out right away. People ask me, they're like, so how much is a challenge pack? As soon as I ask that, how many, like seriously, in the chat box, I want you to tell me how many of you fuck that up. Be honest too. When somebody asks you the cost, how good's your turnaround? How good is your turnaround after somebody asks you the cost? Or do you get this? Yeah, that's too expensive for me right now. I really can't afford that right now. Maybe let me think about it. I'm not really sure that I can do that right now. That's a lot of money, but what is that? What does that give me? And then how much is it after? These are the questions you're getting, right? At that point, I'm like 9 for 10. I'm fucking 9 for 10 for when people ask me how much it is. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I say to people. I'm not saying it's going to work for you. I mean, if you're no bullshit, then it's going to work for you. If you're not, you need to like build that up. It's going to take 3 to 6 months to build that brand and that attitude. You know what I mean? It's going to take you a little while to build that. So here's what I say to people. Somebody asks me, how much? the first thing that they say is how much? And then I respond with, do you want the no bullshit answer, or do you want how I tell you that it's an investment on your health and the best decision you're going to make? And then they're like, they always pause. So now I've told them two things. Number one, whether they like it or not, they just heard that it's a great investment and it's going to be good for their health. Like, they heard it. You can't unhear shit. Even if they read it, they can't unhear that. They also heard that I'm not going to bullshit them. So no matter what price I tell them, they know that it's the honest truth and it's the best deal they're going to get. Because I always tell them, I'm like, after that, I tell them, this is the best deal we have now. After I tell them I'm not going to bullshit them, I have their trust. I say, this is the best deal we have now. And I always start with the best. You do good, better, best. I don't know if you guys do that model in your team pages, but good, better, best. I start at best, okay? Especially with the share a cart now. It's so different now. I start at best. Best I start with is all access pass. That's best. Price, value, what you get is the best. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that 80 days out there right now. It's cool. It's great that 80 days out there, but it doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, right, you got best. I tell them all access pass is the best you can get. No bullshit. It's $160 plus $2 shipping plus tax. It gives you 12 months of fitness. It gives you your first 30 days of superfoods. It gives you the meal containers for the meal plans, which you can access online, on demand, anywhere. You can stream it with a Roku, Apple TV, tablet, blah, blah. I just run down the spiel, and then I tell them, I say, and if you want, we can talk about how we can get your shakes discounted following month or even paid for. That's how I throw in the discount coach opportunity. And I do that with every conversation. I don't give a shit. I basically don't even give them an option. I'm like, you're just going to be a discount coach. Whether you're going to drink Shakeology the second month or not, I'm going to save you the $40. You know, I'm going to save you the $40. Do me a favor, Coop. Look at the camera and tell Mike to grow some arms.
There.
Just say it. Just say, Mike, grow some arms, dude. That's not Mike. That's Derek. All right, go away. So I always give them the best. I always start with the all access pass. And I just tell them. And I tell them that they don't have to keep Shakeology. Tell them just try it for 30 days. And then I even tell them, you know, if I really need to sell it some more too, I'll tell them that they can return it within the first 30 days. No questions asked. Bottom of the bag. They can send an empty bag back. And I always offer to pay the shipping too. I do. Like, I swear I've never shipped anything back for anybody. Be careful, you okay? I've never shipped anything back for anybody. But I tell people, I'm like, look, if it's not for you, I'll pay the shipping. It's like $11. I'll pay the shipping. I've never had anybody return Shakeology. I've never had anybody not keep it. I've had people quit like months later and give up on themselves, but we're all going to get those people. I'm not worried about those. But I still got a few months out of people. And here's the key. Like, my turnaround is really picking up now. It took me, I've been coaching 2 years, and I think the biggest thing that I can point out to you right now is if you don't have a team and you're not building a team, you're fucking saying something wrong. In your post, you're saying something wrong. So for me, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did wrong for about a year and a half. For a year and a half, I talked about being a depressed, overweight dad coming out of domestic violence who had anxiety. Guess who I'm working with, motherfucker? I'm working with a bunch of fucking depressed people that don't want to do shit. I mean, yeah, I'm a fucking warrior, but that doesn't mean everybody is. I mean, yeah, I went through a lot of shit. Maybe I might be able to drag a few of them through it. Maybe. But they got to be ready to go to war with that shit, because I'm telling you what, I do so much PD, I don't know what to do with myself. And I was that asshole guy that never did PD or picked up a book and thought it was bullshit. So if you're that guy that thinks it's bullshit, you need to fucking straighten your act up and start reading some books. It takes a bigger man to know that he can be a better man tomorrow if he works on his mind today. And once you drop your ego and actually do it, it makes a big difference. I'm telling you right, I'm not telling you to go out and read Gabrielle Bernstein. If that's not your PD, that's not your PD. You want to know what your PD is? What area of your life is bothering you? That's what I want to know. What area of your life is bothering you right now? And I want you to Google it. You know what's a great book? Unfuck Yourself. Unfuck Yourself is a great book. And you know what? Get it on Audible. The guy's got a Scottish accent. He sounds like James Bond the whole time. You're going to feel like a badass at the end. I'm telling you right now. Okay? Like, do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Level up your mind. Level up your life. Okay? So I'm telling you, like, I do a lot of podcasts. So man, we are all pressed for time, right? I told you how I power pocket, right? I told you how I do my messages on the shitter at work for like 10 minutes or whatever. They probably think that I have like gastrointestinal shit. I don't care because I'm building an empire while I'm doing that, right? So here's the thing, right? What?
Is it okay I turn on the song?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Keep it quiet though.
Is that much?
That's good. That's where it is. So here's the thing, right? I want you to Google whatever it is that's bothering you in your life right now. Whatever that looks like to you in your life. I don't know what your life looks like. Only you do. And that's where I was telling you before. This goes back to finding yourself again, okay? I need you to find yourself and find your PD. Find your PD. Read men's shit, man. You know what? Not for nothing. I heard T for Transformation from Sean T is an awesome book. And you're a coach. And Sean T does programs with us. Why don't you read that book and share about it? Because I know that there's shit in that book that you can share about. And I heard it's a really good book. I read right now I'm reading Judgment Detox with Gabriel Bernstein. And I'm doing the journal too, motherfucker. Go ahead, judge me for doing the journal, bitches. I'm telling you, you gotta fucking do the journal. Do the journal. It prompts you. It's a guided journal. It's an exploration. But I'm reading Judgment Detox. The best book that I read was Unresolution by Tommy Baker. For me, it doesn't mean it's going to be the best book for you. I'm telling you what I've read. Unresolution was great. It really changed my summer when I was in the Shift Shop test group. I was reading that book. And I was going through a lot of shit at that time. And that book kind of carried me through. And a lot of it is not shit that I haven't heard because I've read it in other personal development books, right? The way that Tommy describes some of the shit and the way that he like brings in stories from the past and philosophy and shit to the right moments of the book is how it hit me. I also listen to his podcast. His podcast is great. If you've never listened, some of you guys I see in Order of Man. Order of Man's great. I like to listen to those podcasts too. I don't really care for their group page too much. It's kind of like a shit show. Resist Average Academy is Tommy's podcast. It's fucking great. If you want to listen to some specific episodes, listen to 91. 91, I believe, is the one with the author from Unfuck Yourself. He was just on there. Listen to episode 69, not just because it's my favorite number and he has a shameless plug to me in it, but the fucking cast itself is great. Episode 69, like the kid that he has on, he really tells you like how to grow a set of fucking balls and do what you need to do and do your work, you know? Episode 72 was great too. Like if you're not afraid to get into your feelings, and look into your future and see what you want for yourself and to better yourself, episode 72 was great. It's a guided meditation. It's about 45 fucking minutes long, and you really got to dedicate some time to do it. You got to like go sit yourself in a room. Sit your ass in a room, shut the damn door, sit with a notebook, listen to what he's saying, do the tasks. You're gonna come out different on the other side. I'm fucking telling you. Set the ego down, do a meditation. Meditations are not exempt from dudes. You see the women doing them, they do it for a reason. Probably because they got PMS and they need to fucking do something. But regardless, I'm telling you, it fucking works. Episode 85 was pretty fucking dope too. So posts. I want to tell you guys real quick about posts. and how my coaches are like starting to move forward. And I know a lot of you guys see my page, or you see my posts, or for those of you that don't follow me, feel free to go take a look and see how I'm posting. Don't use the last few days as a great view of how I post. I got a lot of shit going on in my life. But go to like last week and see how I post, and then see how I'm posting next week. Or see how I go through this shit and see how I post. That's going to give you a good review of how you're posting. Start matching your shit up to other coaches, because I do all the time. I'm not telling you to go compare yourself. I'm telling you to go and compare your business to how hard you're working and how hard you should be working. Because if you see how other people are posting and the generation that they're getting on a post for traction and shit like that, you need to step your game up. What are they talking about? How are they activated? This is a great, great thing. I spoke at an event in Rhode Island a year ago, right? And there was a network marketing guru there. She did sponsored ads for network marketing for major companies. She worked at like Sam Adams for a while and shit like that. So she was like their social media person that posted for them, did their ads, all that shit. So she knew a lot of shit. She had a slideshow up, right? And it said, and it hit me. And it didn't hit any of the other women in the room. I swear to God, none of these women got what I got out of this. She had a slide that said, do not collect people on your social media like baseball cards. Don't put them in a sleeve and set them aside. Never fucking talk to them again. You add 5 people to your network. Don't just add 5 people and leave them in a box. As you're adding people, message them. Thanks for the ad. I love your profile. I've seen you at a dog too. Hey, I know you from that hiking site. Hey, I know you from that Hairy Back Guys Anonymous site. Whatever the fuck it is that you're into for a group. You need to message people. You need to be relatable. Talk about the shit that is in the group. Talk about shit that's on their page, right? But when you're posting, you're going to do something else. The next slide at that event, right, was this. It said, activate your fans. And I was like, oh, shit. I get it now. It punched me in the face. I got it. I was like, all right, cool. So all these people that are on my Facebook page that ask to be my friend or that accept my friend request, the people that follow me, the people that are inspired by me, all these people, they're just kind of like hanging out and wait. They want you to do something, dude. I'm not talking about, you don't have to go out and do circus tricks. I mean, I do. If you did not see the video come through your page the last couple of days of me in a fucking wig with my shorts hiked up, dancing around saying I was Craig Simmons, then you missed out. Because that video's got like 6,000 views. And you want to know what? I was activating my fans. My fans are fun-loving people. They like to joke around. They like to listen to me curse. They like to watch me work out. For some reason, they're creepy. But you know what? I was doing shift shop during the summer. I threw on a wig, and I thought, you know what? What better thing to do than to have fun and just pretend to be like Richard Simmons in a tank top and short shorts and, do a Beachbody workout because he used to do workouts on TV. It was just like, it was a great thing. That motherfucker comes through my news feed every couple months. I activated my fans. My fans are people that enjoy seeing what the fuck am I going to do next. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun with shit. I'm going to be a dad. People like to see the shit that I post with my son. They like to see the relatable shit, And that's what you need to do. If you don't have a kid, post with your dog. If you don't got a dog, go get one or something. I don't fucking know. Figure it out. Share your life. Tell a story. Bring value to your posts, right? And speak to your tribe. Speak to who you are. Speak to the guy that you were before Beachbody. Because ultimately, that's what I want you to do when you post and when you're talking to people and sharing. I want you to tell your story. Your story is absolutely simple. You've probably already heard this before. And if you haven't heard this before, I'm going to tell you again anyways. Your story is 3 parts. What was your life before Beachbody? How has Beachbody changed your life? And where are you going with this? What's your mission? Do you want to help more people? Or are you just, what's your mission? Is your mission just to do a workout and post sweaty selfies every day, but with no content and no value and no invite to, hey, you could do this too? I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what you got to look at. You got to look at the value and the content of your posts. Because you know what's easy to talk about for Beachbody Coach? fitness, nutrition. Thank you, Derek. Fitness and nutrition is easy to fucking talk about and post about, isn't it? But nobody gives a shit what you ate unless you're going to tell them a story. Go read my chili post from tonight. You know how many people posted about turkey chili today? Probably fucking thousands. And you know what? I posted about it in my Instant Puppy. You know what? I told a story about an old memory that I had of my old man cooking chili on the stove and putting too many hot peppers in there and me not liking it as a kid because I never gave hot peppers a chance. One little tiny pepper. Go read it. Go read the post and you'll see how I'm posting. Do you guys, if you have any questions after this call, when Derek posts this call, put your questions underneath the call. Other than that, does anybody have anything before we get out? Don't all you motherfuckers talk at once because it gets overwhelming.
Yeah, Craig, I have a question actually. I know everybody's got a different system for tracking the people they connect with on a daily basis. You know, some people use TeamZ, some people just use pen and paper. What exactly do? You just pen and paper it?
I'm pen and paper it when I get to it. If it's somebody I really need to remember, I screenshot it. Other than that, dude, I'm setting reminders so I don't lose people. They come back, and then I can add them to my list. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not always by paper, or I keep a list of people in my notes on my phone. Because, dude, I work full-time, and this kid, he's always on me. I don't have time to go write.
Right. Z for a while, and I think I fucked up when I initially started, and I added my entire Facebook contact to that. And I was like, that was the stupidest freaking move, because then I was like getting all these odd people to go send a message to. I'm like, that just kind of fucked me all up. So I was considering going back to it, but more like starting over with a clean slate and just adding a person at a time to that database and using that. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to paying a monthly bill, you know?
Dude, how big, Javier, how big is your business that you need a fucking tracking system? Or can you just fucking man up and write down the names you need to follow up with in the notebook and just call it a day? I wouldn't waste my money, Javier. I would just fucking write down the ones that are important, because you know after a couple conversations, you know whether or not they're wasting your time or not. Most of the people that I talk to are bullshitting me anyways.
Yeah, I mean, for the past year and a half, it's been basically that. Like the messaging itself, I mean, I filter right through the messenger. Like, you know, like today I went scrolling down probably 50, 75 messages, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get back to this person. But yeah, that idea about setting a reminder